Okay. Loafers, a style that is timeless, that is classic, but done in a contemporary way and a comfortable way with the best leathers that you can find. Well, then I want a loafer that is made by Miz Mooz. So these are called the Monnie, $160. They ship for free. This whole show is free shipping, but this is a classic look gone super duper luxe. Little nod to equestrian as well, which we're seeing a lot, by the way, in fashion. $53.33 brings it home, shipping for free. A661383, and let me show you these gorgeous colors that act as neutrals and go with everything. We have it in black, yes. We have it in beige, which is gorgeous. Next up, we have it for you in the brandy, which is like a classic color within the Miz Mooz line, but only 60 remain. And then, get a load of this. We have it in a color called Ocean. 55 remain here as well. A661383. Let me remind you of the size chart that lives on QVC.com. Really, really easy. Again, find your US size on the left-hand side and then just slide on over. I'm an 8.5 and I wear a 39 every single time in my European sizes. Oh, we are joined by our fabulous guest who brings us the Miz Mooz brand. Christy Turner is joining us. Hi.
How are you? I'm so sorry I'm late to the party.
That's all right.
Difficulties.
The party is starting right now that you're here. It's so great to see you, and we get a full hour.
Good to see you too. I know, what an amazing lineup we have for tonight too. I can't get over the variety. It's fabulous.
I know. I mean, we just started off with that cute little booty. I know we didn't have you for that, but let's talk loafers because this is a fashion moment.
Isn't it? I mean, we are seeing loafers make such a huge play in fashion. So many different styles. I love this one in particular, the classic styling of it. This is where, if you are a loafer lover, this is the perfect place to start. Just the style alone, it really showcases that gorgeous smooth leather. It's all that carefully, ethically sourced leather out of Europe that is so beautiful, so buttery soft. We did really kind of simple, elegant hardware on this one, just like a kiss of hardware. It's thin, it's beautiful, it plays into that gorgeous shape of the loafer. You can see there on the heel how we have that added padding right around that heel cup, which I think is so incredible when our designers think of details like that, just to add that little bit. What I do love so much about Monnie is putting it on. It doesn't require, a shoehorn. It's not impossible to get on your foot. That leather really moves and feels great. It's an awesome fit, lots of flexibility, all rubberized outsole. So this is perfect.
And it just gets better with age. I was saying earlier, Christy, that like right out the box, Miz Mooz has never given me a blister, never made me bleed, never made me like curse the skies above because my feet hurt.
Right.
But the more you wear them, just the better and better and better they get. And that's always a testament to that ethically sourced leather out of Europe.
You're exactly right. I mean, I always say this, I'm like, I don't want to ever try to pretend that we are, by technology, a comfort brand. However, because of the materials that we use, the incredible leathers, the soft padding that we put into the footbeds, that padding around that back collar, it really truly creates this comfort experience that is unmatched. And it's what you get when you invest in a Miz Mooz. It's something that, the leather wears beautifully over time. All the colors are so saturated and so gorgeous.
So I tried to do the Miz Mooz story justice, but can you give us a little background on who Miz Mooz is?
You always do such a beautiful job with it. But yeah, I mean, family owned and operated out of New York City, still family owned and operated. This is a photo of Jacob and Ron, father-son duo, the magnificent father-son duo. They're about 10 minutes outside of their offices in Italy here. Oh. And, I always say this, I'm like, when you really take in that photograph, you can see the color story and how that really is kind of pushed into all of the lines and that color story that we play back into each of the collections. It's just so inspirational. But they knew, women in New York City were tending to wear maybe kind of their functional shoes to get to where they were going. putting on the fashion shoes when they got to their destination, and they knew they had access to these gorgeous leathers and can do so much better. So they created these lines that are so beautifully designed. They're classic and timeless. You're able to keep them in your footwear wardrobe for so many years, so many seasons. But they also wanted you to have infinite wearability. They wanted you to have something that's out of the box wear, that it's not something that you had to break in, or, remember you like, I remember back when I was younger, I'd always put on a big thick pair of socks and walk around my house to try and break in my shoes so that it would actually fit my foot the way that I needed it to. And I have always found that with Miz Mooz, it is out of the box wear.
The color story on this one is spectacular. You always get these really rich, sumptuous colors with these leathers. Talk to me about this one. This is called Ocean. Very limited, by the way.
Isn't that ocean? I mean, the ocean is a stunning tone. It has that little bit of think of like a peacock green, just that vein of green that runs through it. And if you've never tried a color, if you're someone that has always gone with either a black option or a brown option, and you really have thought about, what's something I could try, a color like this, a color like ocean, is something that you could incorporate so easily into your footwear wardrobe. It's truly anything with a green base and an accessory, it goes with everything.
And it still acts as a neutral, but it is sort of like, it makes people stop and like kind of do a double take. I was like, wait, is that a gorgeous green leather loafer? So that's called Ocean. Then I have it for you here. Talk to me about Brandy. I feel like this is sort of like a hallmark color.
It really is. I mean, that is the DNA of the brand. That color is tried and true in so many of our collections. Think of those gorgeous saddle browns, that glass that, of brandy that you're going to sip all fall and winter. This is that. It's rich and it's stunning.
Then I have it for you in the beige.
Now, beige, I think, is one of our beautiful tones. If you're looking for sort of a cool neutral as opposed to the brandy that's going to give you that warmth, the beige has almost like a little bit of a grayish to it, like a gray undertone, thinking like your mushroom and putty family.
Perfectly said. And then, of course, we have it in the black as well.
I mean, could you go wrong with a black loafer?
No,
it's
you
the
can't.
best thing ever. No, so cute. I mean, we're seeing, I look at these loafers and I think of I just was looking at for myself these cute little sweater dresses, like a long sleeve sweater dress. And I'm like, how cute would a great pair of loafers look? It works with everything.
Well, this is A66